was 16-14 in the fifth set. They really did give them all they could handle. Maybe that's inspiration for this match here this afternoon. And we are underway, and swing down on the left side, but it was blocked. Penn State again getting the block up there on the right. For the third time, this time it's a soft block, and they're able to go back on the attack, but the ball just swept back over by Emmy Selman, the former Buckeye. And then that swing goes well out of play. No team of the Ohio Prep talent. There's a tough serve, but it was nicely dug by Jillian Grimes, a libero, and then a cut shot. And the first set performance for Ohio State would be really important to try to get in this game. Grimes moving to her left, and that libero jersey showing why she is such a highly regarded player. And they work it to Carolyn Jiravicius. And now she'll go again after one ace. Ball skimmed the tape, a joust. It is pushed over by Mia Tuman in the middle, but that just allows them to set up Martin for another kill on the right side. You mentioned that she's one of the players who's having to really step up now, leading the team in blocks, and she's also been an effective attacker. They go to the middle, and there is a strong block by Gabrielle Nichols. A comeback as Hasbrook, their libero, making the serve, goes short, but Penn State sets it up perfectly for the kill by Nichols. Yoder again for the set. Swept over by Emmy Selman. Back the other way to Gunesh, and the kill! And Ohio State has taken the first set from Penn State. In their next matchup, and they certainly have done that. The way they came back from being down, got to give them a lot of energy, and they started off well. As the quick in the middle, Kaya Castle. And now it's Addie Lyon, 6-all. And slight overpass. Nichols couldn't put it right back down. Then the block on Gauthier, another opportunity. This time she reads it and tries to tip, but it's covered by Lyon. Bump set by Grimes, the libero, put over, good coverage there by Tuman. Another strong block. They'll try the right side with Martin. Webker kept it up. Quick in the middle. What a rally going here. Over on the left, Ginn tips it deep. Back to the net. Gauthier attacking from the left. And the ball blocked, but out. And a point for Ohio State, and a great extended rally there. The Buckeyes prevail.
Here today, another extended one, and the Buckeyes just go back to Gauthier. And Martin got a year ago, so starting to find that form again here in this one.
Yeah, a moment ago we said she didn't have any kills. Now she's got 4. And Gauthier was blocked there by Nichols and Martin. And so now Ohio State trying to go up 22-20. Tuman on the serve. Jiravicius came down with a vicious swing down the line to tie it at 21. Kennedy Martin, 6'6" junior. Big serve, but passed by Staller. Over for Webker. Up by Grimes on a great dig. Across to Jiravicius, and she bombs it. And Penn State takes the lead. I thought Ohio State had a good chance to convert earlier, but Grimes, see, they're just trying to give her that little extra from the bench. Goes in the direction of Grimes. She passed it well. Martin is just soaring through the air like an eagle. And when that happens, you're in trouble. And it's 25-23. Penn State escapes, going down 2-0. Here we go, third set. Gunesh on the serve. First attack by Nichols, and that one clicks for Penn State as she got the back set off the slide. Schumacher colleague replaced the legendary coach Russ Rose. He was his assistant for many years. There's a slide, Gunesh, and the block. Nichols and Jiravicius, and Penn State has really come out. Hasbrook again. This time goes down the other line. Yeah, they work at the Jiravicius. Blocked in the middle. Martin, Penn State was already celebrating, but Ohio State able to bump it back over. It is a free ball, though, in the middle to Nichols. And the kill. And that's what happens when you have to scramble to get the ball back over. Mendelson was an outstanding basketball player from Ogden, Utah. She actually played both ways. She played 2 sports in Nebraska. And there's a kill by Martin. That's what's kept Ohio State as close as they are here so far in the 3rd set. Yoder across the tip, and it goes for the kill by Mendelson. Here were Mendelson's basketball numbers in high school or last year. So one more E20 aces on the year. And she's going for it on that one, but Grimes is able to keep it up, and they go out to the right, and Martin, that's the way to get back in. Strong blocking. Can not only win points for you, but can get your team going. Again, they go to Martin in the back, and again, she converts. That's a close football score. But in volleyball, at 24 and you're down 7, that's tough. Martin, that's it, with that radar-like accuracy. Does it again. So it's going to be a task for Ohio State and then some, but Webker coming right back to get them in front to begin the 4th set. Playing without Hannah Jones, they're trying to do it by committee, and they've done a pretty good job of it. In the middle though, and Mendelson, she saw a wide open spot, just put the ball there. You need to avoid the service error on that, and she does. They get the block up, and tooling the block though, Jaravicius had so much, and they've cut down their own errors, and I think that's one of the reasons why they're winning as decisively as they are this time. Quick in the middle and finished off nicely by Ashley Carr. Getting some of the reserves in. And she bounces the ball on her approach before she picks it up again and serves. Quick in the middle, but they managed to stop Castle. Tip, but covered by Selman. Second ball, Lyon. Great get by Tuman. Martin is extremely steady there in that right back position. Yodish, again Martin. Almost looks like a DS back there, the way she plays defense. Bump to the net, over. That time she got it with her shoulder. What can't Martin do? This time she swipes a bump across, a free ball, and Ohio State takes advantage with Castle, but not before Martin. And the serve by Kunesh, trying to get a run going. There's Selman blocked. Bump to the back for Martin, and put down by Castle. Just get to the 20 mark, and then think about after that. Float serve, handled well. Nichols, and it fell to the ground. Hasbrook couldn't get there in time on the dive, and that's it. 25-18, Penn State victorious.